Guys, at my peak, I was 265 pounds. And at my absolute lowest in body weight, I was 145 pounds. It took me 2 years to do that. And I'm telling you guys now from experience, it's not easy. And I understand. The journey was long and brutal. And for you guys that are out there that are starting their journey, it's totally okay to be, like anxious and like you don't know where to turn to. You see diets all over YouTube. You see different strategies. You see running. You see lifting. You see all this stuff that are just filling your brain. You don't know where to start. And I'm telling you now, whatever diet or workout plan you want to do, the best way to do it is to pick one and stick with it. I don't care. Just don't try all of them. Don't be like trying to be like a like a marathon runner and then strength lifting training and like don't try to do that. Lose the weight first. Start off easy. Like I know that sounds like a big mean. I'm not trying to like taunt you or anything. That sounds like I'm trying to be like, oh yeah, take it easy. But yeah, no, for real, take it easy. You're fat. You need to actually learn how to do this stuff and take this year up to be your foundation of growth. And that's very hard to take because you just guys want to lose weight. I've been there. I mean, literally starved myself damn near death trying to lose this weight. The story is like I just ate celery and celery juice for the whole month, and that's not what I want you guys to do. If you guys are thinking about doing that, I'm telling you guys now, it's a horrible way to do. You're gonna end up gaining the weight back. You're gonna end up just losing water weight, and you're not gonna really see any gains. You're just gonna see a bunch of water weight out in the trash. And the best way to avoid that is by just sticking to it. Eating right. Diet is the main thing. I for instance, I struggled with the diet part. I was like, man, I was scared to eat more than 50 grams of protein because I thought I was gonna get too big. What a joke. Like, at the time, no, for real, I thought I was gonna get bigger and bloated. Like, oh man, I'm gonna do exercise so much. I'm gonna actually gain weight. I'm gonna get fatter, fatter, fatter. When in reality, that was all I was doing is helping burn my fat off. But I didn't know that. Like, there's not a lot of people that I could find that were like, hey, you're 260. Thing is, nobody's gonna actually cheer for you. Like, I actually don't remember a time somebody stopped in the middle of my workout and was like, hey, good job. Like, you would think like people, like, I remember when I was really fat, I was like, man, I need something, like some hope that somebody's working, and it just didn't happen. Like if it happens to you guys, by all means, take the gift, because I didn't get none of that gift. If you find an advantage in your workout, maybe you have like a supportive girlfriend or whatever, or you have some family support, take it. It really builds you. But I want you guys to know from my experience, this is different from yours, but from mine's, what I've learned is people would congratulate you when you're done. Like, only when you're done. When people were like, oh, snap, you lost all the weight. And that's the only time they're like, congratulations. But I didn't, but you, and you get salty with that. You're like, man, I could have used that help. But the thing is, I personally have come to like block out any support because, and after I lost my weight loss journey, I continued to go to the gym. I continued to go heavy. I gained muscle, did all that. I got stronger, and people just looked at me different. Like, oh, well, now he has a better physique, and now, oh man, now he's this. Now, oh man, now he's running marathons, and they completely neglect the actual weight loss journey. And and it's really like, it's really hard for me to say this, but it's sad. It's like, man, I trained for months of, like doing all this, and all you guys can say is like, I'm feeling myself. Like, dang. Like, for me, that was like a changer. Like, hey, I needed to like learn how to not care what other people think. And maybe you guys will experience this. Hopefully not, but you more likely will. And it's something to build a tolerance of not caring what other people say. Because the thing is, nobody better than you will actually talk down on you. Meaning that if they're talking bad at you now, then they're probably not better than you. They're probably upset at something you did. And that's totally fine. Just take it with a grain of salt and move on. And it's just like a sad part of the weight loss journey and transformation. You would think everyone would be like, yeah, and it's just brutal whenever you actually go off of it and then people see you differently. And it's just something I almost have to pretend like I don't care, but you kind of do, because like, hey, you guys see me fat for most of my life, and then now you guys are telling me I'm all that. It's like, whew, a brutal world. But you know, that's for like when you guys actually decide to go to the gym. You know, losing the weight. Yes, people will congratulate you on that because now they're like, oh yeah, buddy, you are just like me, yay. But you know, and that's where the thing is like people when you get to there, you're like, oh yeah, I got applause, but you will. You know, if people don't, then they're just mad hating, like for real. They can't even see you as an equal. Then they're just like nobody you should be around with in the first place. Yeah, and that's something that will come up in your training, and that's something I figured out. It's just not gonna be a great feeling whenever you guys get it. So you know, when I was really fat, like I was like, man, I'm gonna get a bunch of girls coming at me, like left and right, left and right. That's all I could think about sometimes. And you know what? That kind of doesn't happen. Like, yes, you become more attractive. Yes, you know, when you're really fat your whole life, you do level up in the girls that you can date, and that's just how it is, you know. But if you think girls are gonna come up to you like you're in droves and you're madly mistaken, and if you think like everyone's gonna like you for that, you're also madly mistaken. And that's when you learn like, hey, I actually like to work out by myself. I actually like to do this, and then you become proud of your work, and that's what ultimately gets you to the gym the long term. Like the woman thing was like a short term, you know, like thing I had in my mind. Like, man, it's something to look up to. But what I should have done is like, hey, well, let me focus on today and how I can improve. Because I was very driven to stuff like that. I was like, man, I'm gonna get this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all the girls. But in reality, I not even close, man. I was lucky to get like two girls to come up to me, which is a step up from, you know, being fat your whole life, but it's still nothing like you would think, especially with all the training and the sacrifices you're gonna do. It's just something to keep in mind when you are in there, and keep in mind that you know you're gonna experience way different like treatment from people, dudes. You know, there's times where people talk to me like there's been times where people haven't approached me like I've been fat my whole life. They're just like, oh hey, he's a normal dude. I'm like, oh man. And then when I show them like pictures of my weight loss, they're like, oh what? Like that was you 2 years ago. Like dang man. I'm like oh, and then, it's always like a thing to talk about. And this is something to look forward up to whenever you guys do lose weight. Like currently in my position, nobody actually asked me if I'm 265 at my peak. Like 3 years ago, they're like, oh, you know, girls, they're like, oh, I still like you. You're still attractive, dude. Oh yeah, I like you. They don't actually think, oh man, this dude was too fat 3 years ago. Nah, they don't actually think like that. It's just you that think like that. It's your mental brain because the women see you as you, but you and your brain see you as the fat ass kid from like eating Oreos on the side of the road. But women actually see you as an option now, and that's something you need to brace yourself. Like, hey, I'm not fat anymore, and I need to do it. Like, it's almost like foolish to say, but you need to actually be like, this is my new life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna approach these women. I'm gonna be treated better. If I do this work, this is going to happen, and I need to set my mind right. So when I do become skinny, I'm already mentally ready, and I don't have to deal with like oh, that girl is too good for me. No, you deserve it. You are just as attractive as that woman. You know, you don't deserve to be like belittle yourself because you don't deserve that. You work too hard to be belittled by yourself, and let alone someone else. And that's the end of the thing. You need to be proud of yourself. Nothing will change. Yes, you will change physically, but mentally, you will still be that chubby kid that couldn't do anything. And the thing is, it's all mind games. As soon as you can beat these mind games, you become unstoppable. Then you really reclaim your life. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. It means a lot to me. And if I could just help one person just like me who can lose weight and gain their life back, it means the world to me. Because when I came up, I didn't see anyone doing stuff like this. And for me, it helps me to sleep knowing that I can at least help one person. If it's just one person, it means the world. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys on the next one.